Yo, y'all know what it is. It's the ADG Unscripted review for SoulCalibur 6. I'm ADG, aka AntDaGamer, and it's about to go down. It's your first time here on ADG Entertainment, and you don't know about the Unscripted review. Well, actually, this is my first time doing an Unscripted review on this new channel, ADG Entertainment. But if you're familiar with me and the content I make, y'all know I used to make the Unscripted reviews in my past channel. Wanted to bring it over here. So here we are now. Unscripted truly just means that I don't have any type of script in front of me. I'm just shooting off the dome. If I mess up, if I screw up in my commentary, it is what it is. It's just raw, it's uncut, it's unedited, and it's just real. Now, speaking of realness, I was given a code by Bandai Namco, but it doesn't mean that I have to say anything that I don't want to say. It just means that I have to tell you guys that I received the code. This is how the story goes. But yo, make sure you check out AntDaGamer.com, as well as I am going to be covering and making content for SoulCalibur 6 throughout the seasons. Now, with that being said, SoulCalibur 6, man oh man, I'm not even going to beat around the bush. The game is good. Don't stop the video here because I'm going to tell you why it's good. Now, basically gameplay on point. You pick up the game, you play, and you realize from the beginning that, oh, I'm pulling off nice combos. It's that concept that I always say that every game should have, where it's easy to pick up yet hard to master. This is what made games of the past good. You know, back in the days, the retro games, it was games that were easy to pick up but yet hard to master. SoulCalibur 6 sticks to that plan. It's very simple. Pick it up and you're gonna find out right out the gate. And then on top of that, the cool suspenseful action that you get, I don't know what it's called exactly, but there is this moment where everything slowed down. It's like the Matrix, baby. And so when it's slowed down, you can interact in a rock, paper, scissors type way. And depending on what you choose, depends on the outcome who wins that little matchup in the battle to take the upper hand, to do some damage as well and take the upper hand. Now then you have your supers, which is easy to do as well. Just simultaneous button mashing, and you can activate it, and it's on. It's just that simple. But even though it's simple, the battles are pretty much very intense. You would notice that off the gate, like everything's intense. It brings me back to SoulCalibur 2. Now I hate to bring up SoulCalibur 2 because a lot of people say it's overrated, and some people say it's the best, and everyone goes back there. But it's true. It's SoulCalibur 2 and then some. It's incredible. It is freaking incredible. It amazed me. Now when I first went into this game and I got it, I had my doubts. But then when I played it, it overexceeded everything that I thought it would be. It really did. It really exceeded it. But now I want to talk a little bit about the story. Now, this story, you have main story and then you have these chronicles. Now within these chronicles, in this gameplay, like with these chronicles, you can have like episodic chronicles where it showcases each individual, and then you have the main story that pretty much concentrated on certain characters and Keelik story pretty much. Now that's the longest one. The other ones are kind of short. This one would take you, I'm gonna say it probably took me about 2 hours and some change, maybe a little bit over 2 hours, depending on how well you play. If you make any mistakes, I'm gonna have to be honest, some of the villagers and things that I faced, there really wasn't that much of a challenge, but you can change the difficulty and go through it again if you want. I would suggest it, if that's what you want to do. If you want a real challenge, maybe turn that up a notch, because the villagers and all that you come in contact with, they try to get a little rowdy, but you know they're not gonna be much of a problem, so you're just gonna take them out. But it's a good story. Some may have issues with it being that it's a artsy style told story. It's not really animated. There's like probably a total of 3 or 4 short CGI scenes in there. Yeah, about 3 or 4 short CGI scenes where it will tell you, it will showcase certain things. But outside of that, it's mainly text and art. And I think what they were trying to do, just to be honest, because let's be real, when it comes to anime right now, it's growing. And that's another reason why I just want to combine all my channels. And I'm always pushing the anime games and anime style art games, things like that, because it's real big right now. It's growing in the States. It may not be as big as it is, you know, in Japan or anything like that, but it's growing over here in the States. And I think they want to kind of compensate on that and begin maybe making an anime style SoulCalibur storyline. And this is the only thing they could come up with. I'm guessing. I'm thinking. Maybe they slowly trying to get there. I don't know for sure. I'm just saying. I don't have no problem with it. The game is great regardless. That's probably the one beef that people have about this game, the way the story was told. But the story still is a good story. I mean, just read, people. Just read. Outside of that, what can I say about this game? You know, I played a little bit online. Online is great. It could have been, I don't know, it's the basic online game when you have your ranked matches, you have your player matches, you have your rooms, and that's it. It's nothing groundbreaking. I had some issues getting in battles with other people at times. Like, it just wasn't people there, and I don't know why there wasn't many people there. There just wasn't many people online, and this was day one. It may be different now. Like I said, it was day one, but if you pick up the game today, it may be a little bit different. The connections were decent. I'm not gonna say it was great, but it wasn't nothing that hindered too much the way it played out. I didn't drop too much. I didn't have too many lags, but that was me. Could be different for other people, but for me, when I played online, I didn't have that many issues. And this is coming from someone who doesn't have the best internet connection. My internet connection is booty. It's like one megabyte up, 10 megabytes down. So like I said, it's not the best, but it worked for me. It worked for me, and I did pretty good. But to sum everything up here, SoulCalibur 6 is that game to get. Whether you're a fighting game lover, where you just like action, whether you like over top characters, and even though some people talked about the story, it's a lot. There's a lot into this. There's a lot of lore for any SoulCalibur fan. If you haven't played any SoulCalibur, now is the time to get in it, because this game is kind of like a retelling of it. And if you've never played it, it pretty much guides you along from the beat of the story. As soon as you start the game, pretty much it tells you the history behind the Soul Edge and everything. So yeah, I mean, you should get it. You should definitely get it. I truly recommend this game. You've seen how much I've been playing on this channel. If you unless you're new, if you're not new, you already seen how much I've been playing this game on this channel, how much content I put up from this game, and I will continue putting up content on this game. Tira was the first DLC superstar you can buy her in season pass, or you can get her in other ways. But it's cool how she has multiple personalities, and even in the gameplay of her, you can switch between her. Now I know that's DLC, and we're talking about the game itself, the base game. But the reason why I mentioned this is because, like I said before, when we was talking about the stories in this game, you're gonna be able to have, they're gonna be DLC storylines for the characters you get. And there's been a lot of games right now coming out with DLC characters. You don't have nothing else to do with them except use them online. This game, totally different. You're gonna be able to do more than just use those characters online. You're gonna have a story to witness when these characters come out. But with that being said, your boy AntDaGamer is signing out. I want to thank you guys for catching my first unscripted review on this channel. There are going to be plenty of more. Oh my god, I need to rewind a little bit. Like I said, it's unscripted. I need to rewind a little bit because I need to mention the creations. There are custom creations in this game for the Libra Souls video, the Libra Souls mode, and other things. So it's amazing, and some of the creations we've had from Tomb Raider characters and more is out there. So definitely check out this game. But yo, I'm out of here. I'll see you guys next show, next video. Peace.